I have warned Orwena of the dangers and madness that lay within the Rift of Aln, but she believes it is her only path forward. I envy her faith. Someone can help her show the way. The Shulka. The Adventurers of Shadows. They have sacrificed everything to protect the Haranir from the effects of the Rift. I will let one know that you need help. You will find him in the Veil of Mists.
If you must go, you will need the Shulka. How you feel about him cannot change that.
I know, but neither does it change the past.
Your path leads you deep, stranger.
I believe we are doing the right thing. We will see this through to the end, no matter the risk.
He was a friend once, before I followed the goddess's visions to the world above. He was supposed to walk with us, but he chose the rift instead. He turned his back on his friends. He closed his mind to the goddess. And he chose to abandon me.
After all this time, you return and seek entry into the rift. You have not changed at all, Orwena.
So, your path leads
I believe we are doing the right
There's
thing.
duty.
We will
left
see
on
this.
I can hear her. Maybe I need to switch patrols soon.
We need relief soon.
The goddess no longer sits in her cradle, but her influence remains. The Rift of Aln is too dangerous a place for Haranir to enter. I severed my connection to the goddess to be able to serve. You would be wise to heed my words, unless you wish to meet a swift end in the rift below. The Shulka are hunters, healers, and guides. We entreat with spirits and shadows to brave the dangers of the Rift of Aln and come out alive. And we ensure that those dangers dare not roam beyond their cursed grounds. It is not an art that comes easily to us. The echoes of the goddess's song call us toward wild ferocity and bountiful growth. But we cannot hear that call any longer, so we commune with other voices. Voices that still reach our ears. Number, the ritual of our initiation, scars our spirit. It changes us, and it deafens us to the echoes of the goddess's song. It is a lonely existence, but it allows us to walk in places where our kin cannot. In the silence, we are shrouded from the rift's maddening cries.
The barest hint of a grin spreads beneath a Marek's cowl.
You are well-traveled, friend of Orwena. So tell me this, does the gift of belief fade with distance? Yes, the path of the Shulka is a lonely one, but do not mistake our ways as faithless. My belief in Anhara is stronger now than it has ever been. Because I know that she calls for me, even if I cannot hear.
Speak quickly.
The goddess
Quietly.
no longer... I have given up my connection to the goddess to protect my people from the dangers of the Rift of Aln. I do not believe anyone should ever go there without knowing what you risk. Haranir will succumb and die without protection.
You've learned. Now go.
The goddess no...
More questions?
The presence of the goddess reverberates through everything in the Rift of Aln. The voice is too powerful for Haranir to resist. In mere minutes, one of our flock would be lost forever. There are, however, ways to protect oneself for a short time. Kill the rejects that crawl up from the rift and gather the dust from which they are created. I can show Orwena how to craft a short-term solution for entering the rift.
Walk quietly. Go safely.
The goddess no longer sits in her cradle. You must see with your own eyes the effects that the Rift of Aln can have on any Haranir. Even those who stand guard over the border are oft affected by its core. Take this. I use it as an emergency salve to help those who are stricken of the dangers of Aln. Patrol these lands and give aid to those who need it. Perhaps then, you will understand the gravity of what you seek to do.
Hunt well. If you insist on doing this, then you need to protect your mind and spirit with the Aln dust. Find me once you are prepared. And Orwena, be careful.
I'm out of range.
Be quiet. I need the quiet.
It's too much. She sings to me.
I don't have a target.
I'm ready to perform the Shulka's ritual. It will protect us when we enter the Rift of Aln. For a time.
The roots brought us both here.
I believe we are doing the... I will let your young companion know what to do with the Aln dust.
You have found me.
My hands tingle where the Aln dust touches. A curious feeling, not unwelcome. The honored Shulka told me how to manipulate the Aln dust to protect Haranir in the rift. It seemed difficult, but with its magic swelling in me, I feel that it should be doable.
Wild guide you well.
It is sobering to see the effects of the rift on my peoples, but Amarak's interference has given me unintended hope. I must go into the rift to search for Hagar's answer, and with the Shulka's help, I may even survive this ordeal.
Do not fear the dark.
Amarak told me how to prepare Aln dust to create the salve. In small doses, Aln dust can strengthen the mind against madness and terror. It offers clarity and peace, but only if expertly employed. I could use your help to set an anchor to this place, adventurer. The ritual is delicate, and failure could be disastrous.
I shall watch for you.
Her voice is gone. I have never
I
felt
believe...
so alone. Is this Amarak's life?
The roots brought us both here.
I cannot hear the voice of the goddess. I hate it. How does Amarak live like this?
Let nature take its course.
With this, I will be able to venture down into the Rift of Aln. I will not have long, so we should not dawdle. Let us find Amarak and gain his help.
The world watch over
This ritual only imitates the Shulka sacrifice. It is neither permanent nor perfect. We must hurry and find Amarak. He's not here. The ward. I need more Aln dust, friend. Hurry. I can hear the voice of the goddess now, but only as a whisper. How do the Shulka endure this emptiness? I drift along a cloud of sound, my friend. She comforts me. She welcomes me. I sense her call within the creature. It is born of Alnara. It could never hurt me.
Blackened roots. Focus, Owena! Listen to my voice!
No! The goddess! She...
I believe...
She... Amarak? My friend.
Listen and learn.
The god...
Ask if you must.
That manifestation is one of the purest forms of Aln madness that resides here. My ward will distract it only for so long. We must move quickly.
I return to the silence.
The goddess no longer sits in her I found you while I was in the middle of one of my duties. Someone has spent too long within the rift and has fallen prey to the call of the goddess. I must rescue him and send him back to where he belongs. Help me with this task, and I will help you.
Walk quiet.
Gone! Stolen! Where has she gone?
On higher, please!
You took her! Stole her away! I'll kill you all!
He is not fully lost, but he must be removed from the rift immediately. Aln dust power is of the goddess herself. If it can help your cause, Owena, then I will help you gather it. More questions? Listen.
The goddess no
and
longer
learn.
sits in her. Another soul saved. This is why I do this. Hero, all my sacrifices shutting myself from the voice of the goddess is worth it for each soul I rescue from the grasp of the rift.
Hunt well. Speak quickly, quietly.
We are preparing to fight a giant manifestation. Let me emphasize this again. We must fight just one. If we fight two at a time, we would have no chance of survival. Place these wards around the rift to draw the others away. They will not last long, but we will need every advantage we can gain.
You've learned. Now go.
The goddess no longer sits within every creature within the Rift of Aln thrums, a gathering of the foundation of the goddess's influence. This Aln dust yearns to merge with others of its ilk. Part of my duties as the Shulka is to make sure to keep the number of large manifestations low so they do not overwhelm the den. It is easiest to do that while they are small. Take this spear. You may use it to shatter the smaller creatures down to trivial sizes.
I return to the silence.
The goddess no longer sits in her crypt. I have been pondering what Hagar could have meant from the moment Owena mentioned an answer to your problems. There are no mystical fountains, no weapons. Everything in the rift is created from the same source. Aln dust, the distillation of the influence of the goddess. If we hunt a large manifestation, you will have the power of creation in its purest form. We cannot defeat it without help. Search the rift and look for fungi large enough to cultivate. I can use them to give us an edge.
Walk quietly. Go. In the rift's darkest depths, Aln dust coalesces into the monstrosities before you. The manifestations pose a grave danger, but they are also the most plentiful source of Aln dust.
It's not ready yet. It's still recharging. I can't use that item yet. I need to get closer.
We would not have made it here without you.
Speak to me.
I believe we are doing the right
if
thing.
You must.
The goddess no longer sits in her that must be enough.
You've learned. Now go.
The goddess no longer sits in... Well done.
I return to this silence.
The goddess no longer... Any advantage that we can have against the manifestation will give us a better chance to survive.
Speak quickly. Quietly.
We might have a chance with this. I'll be able to coat my weapons with this and craft a powerful poison.
Hunt well. Ask
the goddess no longer sits in
must.
her... We have one chance at this only. I pray we have prepared enough.
You've learned. These will give us a fighting chance to take down a manifestation.
Could we not gather dust from easier prey?
Even average-sized manifestations offer very little Aln dust. You would be hunting for years just to gather a thimble's worth. Grab the Aln dust now. Be swift. More questions? Listen.
The goddess no longer
learn.
sits in her... The power of the Rift of Aln is beyond mortal comprehension. What we are doing is to simply borrow some of it for a brief moment.
Speak quickly, quietly.
I thought I would never see this with my own eyes. And yet here we are. Make this worth it.
Aln dust bolsters our people's power over nature. It should be enough to counteract the Lightbloom's rapid growth.
So, your path leads you
We
here.
did what Hagar asked of us to do. The next step will be to test this on something, or someone afflicted with the Lightbloom. It may be difficult to find the Lightbloom in enough quantities in Harandar, but I believe we will find what we need at Haranir. I will meet you there.
Thank you, Amarak. I owe you more than I can say.
Your path leads you deep, stranger.
I believe we are doing...
To think I ever accused you of casting away your faith in the goddess.
You have always heard her song with clarity. I was called to serve in other ways. You find your faith by listening. I must practice mine by remembering. I know she sings, even if I cannot hear her. I was called to the path of the Shulker, but not like you are called to yours. I hope you can understand that.
I do, now. I am sorry it took me so long.
Few understand the strength of our faith. They fear it because it differs from their own. But we serve her, all the same.
I will see you again.
That is unwise. This place brings you much pain.
As does losing my friend. Goddess guide you, Shuka Amara.
You may speak. I will watch for you. Your path leads here. My claws are ready. Fear the dark.
It came from above. Within a few days, it overtook all of Shaladrasel.
What is it? I arrived at Haranir shortly before you. There is clearly a huge problem here. We have a lot of work to do if we are to ease the suffering of those around us. How did it get like this? Farewell then.
Words? This one I am the Rutani Venerable. I speak for my grove. Our home gleams. It is not safe for Rutani. We will return when the light recedes. I am the Rutani Venerable. I speak from our roots will rest best near Shaladrasel. My grove will go back. I am the Rutani Venerable. I speak for my grove. Things have happened. Things will occur. Those are the words I speak. Speak? I am the Rutani. We have left our homes. We will return. Heard. Understood.
The Rutani have escaped their nearby villages to Haranir. The guards have told me that some of them have been afflicted with the Lightbloom, yet have not succumbed to its effects. This may be our best opportunity to test the Alndust's powers. Time is of the essence.
Perhaps we'll meet again.
Something keeps troubling me about this hero. Where is the Root Warden? Ruia has a solemn duty to watch over the World Tree and the land around it. He should be here, with his people in need. So where could he be when they are in crisis? What is he thinking? I am sure that we can find clues to where he has gone if we search his town. Perhaps we can learn more about his state of mind along the way.
This one has lost many to this Lightbloom. If these ones offer hope, then this one shall listen.
With Alnhara's grace, the Aln dust will protect these Rutani, as it did Ionka.
Yes?
Owenna, it is good to see you back. To see you well.
And you. I hope you have forgiven me.
It is not you who needs forgiveness. Alnhara has asked too much of you.
She was hurting. She is hurting.
She is a goddess. She should not have made you walk this path. Not
alone. Alnhara did ask much of me, and I asked much of you. You followed my path only as far as you were meant to, and I was never alone.
Disgusting, irresponsible. Disgusting, irresponsible, reprehensible. It would be the surface dwellers who would taint the sanctity of Harandar with their curses. Their light spreads across the land like an infection blooming across our pristine fields, inciting the afflicted Rutani to madness. It must be stopped before it goes any further, and before the other elders hear that it happened on my watch. No matter. A Haranir will succeed where others have failed. This is a certainty.
The light burns! This one awakens! This one changes no more!
It works! At last, we have a way to fight back.
You have come far, stranger.
It hurts me so much to see this, my beautiful home, lost.
You hail from above.
The Aln dust may not be able to recover someone who has fully fallen to the Lightbloom, but it should be able to inoculate those from further corruption. That must be enough.
I shall watch for you.
This is troubling news. The Lightbloom hasn't seemed to affect any Haranir thus far. Has it somehow infested the Root Warden, or is this his pride speaking? He has always been a zealous one, but we must move quickly.
Do not fear the dark.
We can now go to the roots of Shaladrassil and stop the Lightbloom, spreading even further into Harandar. We have enough Aln dust to inoculate any Haranir who are willing to risk their lives to follow us into battle. Find them, adventurer, and give them the Aln dust.
Let nature take...
Distribute the Aln dust to the warriors here. It will empower them to strike back against the Lightbloom.
I listen.
I am ready to fight. They won't corrupt my beloved Harandar.
Watch the dark places.
Speak now.
How is this weird Lightbloom spreading across our land? I always thought we'd be safe here in Harandar.
As the wild wills.
Speak now. Walk carefully.
Listen to the roots.
Owena has more believers in her than she thinks. I would follow her anywhere.
Walk carefully. You have come far.
Owena has more believers in her than she thinks. I would follow... What is it? Oh, my goddess.
Root.
All too easy!
You have found me.
This is so much more than what the Root Warden said. How has the Lightbloom spread so much, so quickly?
Wild guide you will.
We've gathered the Haranir we have available and distributed the Aln dust. We have everything we need, but they need to be able to safely enter the area. Scouts have told us that the creatures spreading the Lightbloom are protected by a shield. We must stop them. We will also need to thin their numbers. Get on the Hummingbird, Adventurer, and let's clear the way.
Striking at individual blooms is not enough. We'll need to take drastic action. To think that Eversong's light would wreak such havoc in Harandar.
Your path leads you deep, stranger.
Now, we can begin.
Do not fear the dark. You hail from above.
The growths that helped them spread the Lightbloom so quickly should be vulnerable after your attack from the air. But we still need to destroy them. Return to the Blinding Bloom and uproot the spreaders before they can recover from our attack.
I shall watch for you. The roots.
It hurts me so much to... The Haranir had a presence by the roots of Shaladrassil, as a sign of goodwill with the cultures that live within our home. When the guards retreated, they left some of our treasured mementos and artifacts. Since the spread of the Lightbloom has been greater than I ever expected, I do not know when we'll be able to come back. Let's find those artifacts in the Blinding Bloom and bring them home.
The world watch over you.
It hurts me so much to... This is a threat that could destroy all of Harandar if left unchecked. That is why we will pull this out at the root. The Rutani who did not have the time to escape this place must be fully corrupted by now. Unfortunate, but it makes our plan of attack simple. Their leaders must be spreading the Lightbloom. We must strike them down.
May you...
The madness has overtaken the roots. We must stop it here.
I need to get closer.
Though the Lightbloom remains vibrant where it has already taken root, the Alndust-aided attacks seem effective in limiting it.
You have found me. So,
it hurts me so much to see that. I pray this will help us all.
Perhaps we'll meet again.
It hurts me so much to... It would be good to bring some of these items back in our hands.
You have come far, stranger.
These artifacts pale in importance to the lives of those involved here. But it is good to have them back.
Let nature take its course.
I wish we could save everyone, but... a gruesome but necessary task.
Wild guide you will.
We may have stemmed the malignant growth, but we have so many more questions than answers. How did this happen? How did this grow so much? How did Ruya not understand the extent of the calamity? Adventurer, we must return to the cradle immediately. The elders must know what happened today.
The elders must hear of this. Go with the wind.
Yes? Our efforts in the Blinding Bloom have halted the Lightbloom's encroachment for now. But with Rootwood and Rua gone, there are scarce few who remain to handle the rest of the village's troubles. I am going back to Harandar to help out where I can. If you have the time and the inclination, your further assistance would be most appreciated. Farewell then. What is it? Thank the goddess you returned. As you can see, we're still in fairly dire straits here. Though we quelled its spread beneath Shaladrassil's roots, the Lightbloom remains a threat. There are rumors of Fungarians acting erratically in Fungara village, and there is no root warden in Haranir to deal with either. Thankfully, we have the next best thing, an intrepid outsider with the habit of helping others.
Roots guide you home.
Orwenna, champion. Thank goodness. Eversong is in danger.
I will do my duty for Azeroth.
While you were searching for answers in the Rift of Aln, I went back to Silvermoon to consult the Magisters. We barely had time to discuss our findings before we received word from the runestones north of Farstrider Retreat. Something has whipped the Lightbloom into a frenzy. If we don't act now, all of Eversong could be lost. I only hope Orwenna's elders recognize the looming threat. At first, they didn't believe a word I said. Ramith thought I was mocking him somehow. But Ianka's seed piqued their interest. All they could provide were theories. Their most plausible one is that the Sunwell's hyperactivity spread the light's influence through the Earth itself, straight into Eversong's trees and roots. And since all roots lead to Harandar...
Halduran gestures toward the roots of Shaladrassel.
In the days of Legionfall, Shaladrassel's roots succumbed to the shadow. Perhaps that made them uniquely susceptible to the spreading light of the Sunwell. While you were...
Shaladrassil's roots still stand.
How?
The Aln dust. But we need more. The surface needs...
No! We will not leave our home defenseless.
We can gather more.
We cannot risk our people for outsiders.
Some branches can burn. Our calling is to protect the roots.
The last time I left, it was about my calling. This time it is about my friends. And I will protect them, with or without your aid.
For Silvermoon.
Without the Haranir and their magics, our options against the Lightbloom are limited.
May victory be ours.
Speak to me.
Azeroth needs our help. I will not stand idly by while she is overwhelmed. I know you will not either.
The world watch over you.
Haldaran's news is dire. If the Lightbloom is frenzying on the surface, then the danger has grown far more quickly than we were prepared to reckon with. We must make for Eversong at once. I will stand against any threat to Alnhara's creation, be it here or in the world above, and I will do it alone, if I must.
I shall watch for you.
Without the Aln dust, we face a grim task. Steel yourself.
I have brought what help I could.
Without the Haranir,
May the eternal sun guide you.
Most of the Farstriders we could spare are establishing a line of defense from the Sun Crown Tree, west of here. Halduran led a group of us here to this rootway. He said he could use it to secure reinforcements. Though I admit, I expected a bit more than one adventurer and one, whatever she is.
Valeria looks pointedly at Orwena.
Sinu Aminore.
To think that while we toiled below, the Lightbloom would spread so aggressively in Eversong. Damn it all, every victory we win reveals rising danger.
May you lend your song to hers.
Simply culling these creatures is not sufficient. If their bodies are left unattended, the light will seep from their remains and spread through the soil to the surrounding foliage. We must take more drastic measures. Gather the bones of the creatures you slay. If we burn them, perhaps we can prevent their further spread through the roots of this forest.
I'll guide you well.
Baladash, Malanore.
when the Farstriders first discovered the Lightbloom, we thought it to be merely an aesthetic change. A small quirk of the Sunwell's influence. Would that we knew then what we know now. These light-frenzied rootways must lead all the way back to Harandar. If we don't close them, it won't matter how many of these damned things I bring down. Close the rootways and we might have a fighting chance.
We used the last of the Aln dust we gathered. What do you intend to do, Halduran?
Whatever I must.
Don't have a target. I'm out of range. I need to target something first. I don't have a target. is too far away. I need a target. I don't have a target.
This is getting us nowhere. Send word to Rama. Have the Magisters make haste to the Sun Crown Tree.
Your path leads you deep,
Do
stranger.
not delay. The longer we wait to cull this growth, the more of this forest the Sindori will lose.
So, your path leads
It is
you
a
here.
shame to see something born of Harandar to wreak such havoc on a place like this. These roots may not cradle Onhara, but they grow towards her all the same.
Do not fear the dark.
Damn it all. For every rootway you torch, two more crop up elsewhere. It is like they're self-perpetuating, spreading in the span of moments. I don't think we can solve this with arrows and magic, even with Orwina's help. We don't have enough Aln dust, nor enough Haranir to prevent the spread of this frenzy.
Fight with courage.
Without the Haranir and their magics, our options against the Lightbloom are limited.
Greetings.
I have a way to stop the Lightbloom from spreading further through the forest, but it isn't exactly a delicate touch. Normally, I'd never dream of resorting to a controlled burn in such a healthy portion of Eversong. But the frenzy is spreading too quickly, and we are running out of options. I've sounded the retreat to my Farstriders, but some of them haven't responded. I need you to find any rangers in particularly sticky situations, and lend your aid in securing their escape.
We must not falter. I will do my duty.
Without the Haranir and their... With our ground forces pulled back, our position will be overwhelmed in a matter of minutes. It is time to execute our gambit. Rameth and the Magisters have provided us a mana gem that can be used to overload Lasher's runestones. Take it and infuse the stones with the mana contained therein. That will set the stage for the Magister's ritual. To detonate the runestones and burn the entirety of Lashra to the ground. We just have to hope the Lightbloom cannot survive in an inferno.
May victory be ours.
If you detonate your runestones, your forests will burn.
We have rebuilt from ashes before, without any Aln dust. What other recourse do we have?
I need to get closer.
The Lightbloom has reached the river. Light of the sun, preserve us. We are out of time.
What is it?
Well, this is a fine mess you all have made.
See about your work.
Speak to me.
The Council has rejected our call. The Harati do not stand against the Lightbloom. But I do, and I will. With what Aln dust I have, we will ward off what influence we can.
Perhaps we'll meet again.
Without the Haranir and their magics, most of the Farstriders have retreated to our position. Those that remain are prepared to slip away once the ritual begins. We're out of time. It is now or never.
We must not falter.
We've done all we can. Now all that is left is to defend the Magisters, and hope that this is enough to stop the frenzy from spreading any further.
May the wind guide your arrows.
You have found me.
Our retreat to safer ground has not gone unnoticed. The Rutani mark us at every turn, and now they mean to cross the river. We have to buy Ramath and the Magisters as much time as we can. If we fail here, the whole of Eversong could be lost. Stand tall, do not falter, and do your best not to die.
Let nature take its course.
The eternal sun still guides us.
By all means, take your time. It is not like we have an army of ravenous tree people marching across the river to devour us.
We have overcome much.
Yield, surface dwellers! Your light returns to wash over you!
Root Warden Ruya! What is this madness?
Naive Orwena, this frenzy shall lap at the heels of our sacred home no longer. I have turned the bloom back on its creators.
Any time now, Rama.
Target. This is no simple cantrip. Keep firing and try not to die.
Pitiful Orwena, you cannot stop the Lightbloom alone.
They are relentless. Alnara, give me strength.
It's now or never, Rama! Rama! More? Fall back! Eversong!
Elder Hagar!
Help has arrived, little sprout.
Baladash Malanore.
Before the Harati arrived, we could only hope to mitigate the loss. The forest would have been devastated, but with the Haranir here in force and all magics at their disposal besides, we stand a chance of driving this frenzy back.
Fight with courage.
Do not squander resources.
Well, this is a fine mess you all have made.
You hail from above.
I cannot believe it. My kin on the surface standing shoulder to shoulder with surface dwellers and wielding the magics of Aln.
Orwena sets her jaw and flashes you a smile.
But we do not have time for sentiment. We must bring Roya to justice and end this frenzy.
Perhaps we'll meet again.
Roya has always been a zealous advocate. But this behavior is beyond the pale. The Lightbloom must be affecting him, driving him to these dangerous lengths. But we do not have to be like him. This forest need not fall to the bloom like Shaladrassel's roots did. The Harati brought enough Aldus to bolster our allies against corruption and prevent the frenzy from spreading further together. You and I shall spread Alnhara's gift across the forest. This frenzy shall advance no farther.
The world watch over you.
Greetings.
I am an expert in the fauna of Eversong, and I can say with certainty that the vast majority of the wildlife here tend to be of fairly average size, but these light-frenzied saptors are decidedly, unequivocally not. One bite from those thorny jaws could claim the lives of a half-dozen Farstriders if they are caught unawares. My rangers have their quivers full culling the chaff alongside the Haranir. See to it that those towering Tyrannosaptors don't catch them unawares.
With perseverance, strength. Stop the ritual! To arms! Eversong need not burn today!
Alnhara's blessing empowers us. Today, we fight for all of her creation.
Need to target something first. Don't have a target.
The roots brought us both here.
The Haranir are always mighty, but with the goddess's gift shining upon us, we are unstoppable.
Do not fear the dark.
The Farstriders stand ready.
Between you and our new Haranir allies, my rangers have plenty of ferocious examples to follow. I'll have to consider teaching some of your techniques at the retreat.
May the wind guide your arrows.
You have come far, stranger.
The day is nearly won. The Sindori cull every new sprout that blooms, and the Harati ward the surrounding wilds against the frenzy's influence. All that yet remains is to remove this light-bound serpent's misguided head. Rootwarden Ruia has opposed our every action, shouted down our every word. But he is still a Rootwarden, and one with the power of a frenzying Lightbloom host at his beck and call. He is strong, but he does not walk with Alnhara. It is time to end this.
Wild guide you will.
I cannot say we have ever fought a Haranir Rootwarden before. Anything we should know?
Show no fear. Ruia is powerful, but he stands alone. This ends here. Ruia!
Presumptuous whelp! Your transgressions end here. Not here. Not yet.
I can feel him fleeing through the roots. We have to.
Peace, Owena. Ruia will face judgment. Come, we should fall back to the sun-crowned tree.
With Ruia in retreat and Alndust in hand, we can drive the frenzy back.
For Silvermoon, may victory...
Before the Harati arrived, we could only...
It would be...
Well, this is a fine mess you all have made.
It is over. Though the Lightbloom may never fully recede, its mastermind has been driven back into the Rootway, with the frenzy quelled, and the surrounding forests warded against its advance. We can rest assured that Eversong will not suffer the Lightbloom's spread any farther. We've done it. We've won.
I shall watch for you.
It is done. The frenzy is routed. The Root Warden has fled, and the Sindori have reclaimed control of their forests. I can scarcely believe it, but we succeeded. Adventurer, by Alnhara's grace, we found a path forward. Now Haldurin's people invite us to their den. I am not fond of your surface cities, but you have aided me so many times, mine. It is time that the Harati reached out hands of our own.
Let nature take its course.
Your people saved our home, Orwena, and at great cost to yourselves. Your sacrifice shall not go unrecognized. I must insist you join me in Silvermoon.
Owena, your efforts saved Eversong this day. The Haranir will always have a place in Silvermoon, should they wish it.
Speak to me.
For the first time in generations, the Haranir walk upon the surface of Alnhara's creation. Time will tell how her creation receives us in turn. The fighting is far from over. The void claws at your gates and threatens your people. But know this, my friend, from this day forward, any threat that encroaches upon Alnhara's bounty will have the Harati to contend with, be it here or deep below the earth.
May you lend your song to hers.
We have traced Rua's flight through the rootways. As we suspected, he has sought refuge deep within the blinding veil, where the Lightbloom first took root within Harandar. With Alndust empowering our command of life, we are able to keep the Lightbloom from spreading uncontrolled. But we will run out of Alndust long before Ruya runs out of patience. Ruya is wise and powerful, but his actions in Eversong prove that his conviction has grown into an uncontrollable fanaticism. He must be stopped.
Do not fear the dark.
Alndust is limited, so we must call the areas where the Lightbloom is most active. A large attack only causes the Lightbloom to spread. A few, striking the most dangerous, that is best.
Target.
Invading our gardens has a price, and the Lightbloom will make sure you pay it.
So this is where Ruya has hidden himself.
It's too far away. To target something first. I'm out of range.
Protect the bloom!
Out of range. It's too far away. I need to get closer. To target something first. It's too far away.
They can take us below, but swiftly. I would not expose them to the Lightbloom long.
With the Lightbloom, I can restore the Haranir to what we must be. But you stand in my way.
I will block the root waves. He will not escape again.
Behold my power! Burn for me! Punish you all! Lights, brah! I call the light! Burn for me! Punish you all! Lights, brah! Hear me roar! Bleed for your crimes! No chance! by the claws! Bleed for your... It was for Harandar.
His faith in the goddess has become hatred. Is this what Lightbloom does? Follow me. Attack. I should have called for everyone.
I need to get closer. To target something first.
That looks dangerous. We must destroy it before they finish infusing it.
I don't have a target.
The Lightbloom is persistent. We too must be.
Owena's Petalwing looks at you expectantly. Owena's...
You have come far, stranger. I shall watch for you. The roots brought us both here.
My home is as lush and vibrant as ever, but the Harati cannot remain complacent. We must safeguard all of the goddess's creation, not just the parts of it most familiar to us.
May you lend your song to hers.
Honored by your presence, Halazi's favor.
Welcome, Hashura. We Witherbark, great Halazi's favored with gratitude. Ages ago, the Amani Empire held all of the lands surrounding Suleiman. These areas were later known to you as the Hinterlands and the Arathi Highlands. We had colonies there. But when Zurjing died and Duloa stopped speaking, my younger brothers journeyed to the Hinterlands and the Arathi Highlands, hoping to gain control of them and return to living as we always had. We are all Witherbark, but there are many differences between us now. They even worship other Loa. Some of our cousins in the Hinterlands were driven out of the area not long ago. Some sought violence by joining our sadistic brethren warmongering in the Arathi Highlands. Those who wanted peace returned home to us here in Suleiman.
Always welcome among
Welcome, Hush. The Vela branch are sinking deeper into their cursed minds. They spit in the face of Deloa and do believe they're the new masters of Geth. I could see a certain someone not liking that way of thinking. They have taken our kin, and now they take our shaman. Meet my scout there and help them break their plans. Cut the head off the beast, and the body will fall.
Halazi bless you. Oraka, friend of Halazi.
Good timing! These hexmen are wicked powerful. Whatever Super Vunvun sends our way, we will find a use.
You got orders, Hashura?
My friend, this is a mighty gift. Shadra is giving us a blessing for the tasks ahead. These Vilobranch really are living up to their name. They drain spirit from they Witherbark and create undead to serve them. My friend's still in there, I hope.
I'll watch your back. I fight for the Witherbark.
When day took Binzin, the priestess destroyed his totems and gave the shattered remains to her minions, like some grisly memento. Take the pieces back, one by one if you have to. That disrespect will not stand.
Bright-eyed Shadow, bless your hunt.
DC vile orbs be harvesting the souls of our people and sending dark energy to the knife priestess. She getting mighty powerful. Destroyed the orb so her ritual of death be ruined. With the gift of Shadra, Yah will not fail.
Do you need protection? It is an honor to battle beside you.
Oh yes, hero. In one blow, there are more of us and less of them.
You got orders, Hashura?
How goes the looting?
Oraka, friend of Halazi.
In a world of horrors, we must enjoy the good we feel for causing them trouble. These pieces will go back where they belong. You played it well, adventurer.
Nago soldier.
Do you sense it? The death energy that was oozing about the place feels thin. It will take but a breath to end this ritual for good.
It is an honor to battle beside you.
Now's our best shot. We end the sacrifices here. Stopping the dark energy has weakened her hold. Then you can be D1 to bring back her head. And adventurer. No telling the chief about me calling him Big Vun Vun. He'll be turning me into a frog if he hears that again.
May Halazi hide you from your enemies.
I need to get closer.
I fight for the Witherbark.
Oraga Hashura. Welcome, Hashura. I am pleased you are Takin. My word so literally.
Always welcome among the Witherbark.
My day's getting better already. The Witherbark are grateful hero. Darkzor didn't say. Never mind. I don't want to know.
Zeranago, friend. Do you need protection?
Our shaman be home and Jinzen be full of joy to see him again. She did always be his little wildcat adventurer. Day will have sad moments. Tanzin be a mighty loss. Today, ya brought him home. Go enjoy that for a bit, adventurer, before ya be on your way.
A bite of the Lex Loa protect you.
I be listening.
It is good to be home with this little one, and sad that it is only me. Your help made the difference.
Loa bless ya like ya blessed us.
All of this be my own fault. The vile branch so close to the village. I should have been more aware. My mate leapt in the way of a death meant for me. One moment I be angry, then I feel the guilt for it, and the sorrow be talking over. At the end of the day, I be keeping a strong face for Jin.
I want to be just like Zujara when I grow up.
You saw me?
And Lion saved me from the Rift of Aln. He is my older brother. I know it was stupid to go there, but it wasn't my fault. We all thought Lion was dead, but I saw him earlier at the wetland. When he saw me, he ran away.
Chua looks sad.
No one here believes me, and now I can't go. Will you help me find him again?
I know their way.
Speak swiftly.
I've got my hands full here and could use your help. Please. I stayed too long in the Rift of Aln, and now her disjointed song is everywhere.
The young Haranir coughs.
It is slowly killing me, and driving me mad. I am not sure which will come first. My younger brother Chua accidentally wandered into the Rift of Aln. I went in to save him, but I was knocked unconscious. When I woke up, Chua was gone, but safe. Luckily, I was saved by one of the Shulka who is now my mentor. But I'd been in the Rifts too long. My connection to Alhara was strong, so the Song of the Rift will drive me mad. I cannot escape it simply by leaving. This is why I must break my connection to the goddess. When I cannot hear the goddess's song, how can I rejoin my people, my brother? So, I'll become one of the Shilka and join them in the rift defending Harandar from the madness within.
Go, now. What did the roots
I've got my hands full. Chua sent you. He is not out here again, is he? Mind lending me a hand?
Return to your path.
I've got my hands full here, and I'd hoped Chua hadn't seen me. Better he thinks I died. Instead, I am self-exiling. I was trapped in the Rift of Aln while saving him. Being in there for so long corrupted my connection to the goddess, and if I don't sever it soon, it'll drive me mad or worse. The Shulka who saved me has agreed to mentor me through the process. He told me to come here and gather some things for a ritual to sever the connection. I must collect the nearby healing waters. Will you help me fill this jug?
Return, if you must.
I've got my hands full here, and my Shulka mentor instructed me to collect the toxic glands from the creatures here. He said they were crucial to the ritual of severing, in order to break my connection with the goddess.
Enlion shakes his head in pain.
I am not looking forward to whatever this ritual is, but her disjointed song in my head is getting stronger, making it hard to focus.
Wild guide you.
I've got my hands full here. I appreciate your help, hero.
Your path leads here.
Thank you, hero.
Enlion looks like he is getting worse.
I hope the water is as powerful as my mentor says it is. The strong poison of these creatures suggests I'm going to need it to survive the ritual.
Onhara watch over you.
I've got my hands full here. Be careful handling that poison. These creatures are some of the deadliest in all of Harandar.
Yes.
This should be more than enough. I'll be careful with them. Wouldn't want to poison myself prematurely.
You may speak.
I am in your debt. I didn't think I'd get any help. My mentor only provides guidance. He says that is the way of the Shulka. Thanks to you, I have everything I need for the ritual. Will you continue on with me? I am heading for the cliffside overlooking the Rift of Aln to the northeast.
Fear the dark. Ask, if you must.
This is a very dangerous time for Enlion. If he fails to complete the ritual and sever his connection with Onhara, he will be lost to the madness of the Rift. It is good that he has someone like you to stand by his side. That is not the Shulka way. We provide guidance, but we do not directly interfere.
I return to this silence.
I must complete the ritual to sever my connection with the goddess. or her disjointed song will make me lose my mind, die, or worse.
My claws are ready.
I am glad you came. Amarak is my Shulka mentor. He says your help is not strictly forbidden. I can use all I can get.
Your path leads here.
The next step is to locate the ritual site. It is different for each potential Shulka. Amarak says that I must open myself to the power of the rift. That some part of myself tied to this place will guide the way. All I can tell you is it hurts. Are you still with me?
I will watch for you.
I must complete the
path. Listen and learn.
If Enlyan is to succeed as a Shulka, he must learn to disrupt the manifestations in the rift. Sometimes that means closing small tiers as they open. But most of the time, we simply slay the manifestations where we find them, so they do not become so numerous as to threaten the rest of Harandar. It is a never-ending responsibility each of us bears. It is why we are Shulka. This, of course, assumes that he survives the ritual, or even survives to find the ritual site.
You've learned. Now go. Wild
I must complete the
something first.
Whatever happens, thank you for kindness, hero. And if the worst comes to pass, please let Shua know.
I will watch for you. Speak quickly, quietly.
This is the pivotal moment. Either Enlion survives the ritual, or he is lost forever.
More questions?
Now, it is time to see if young Enlion will survive the ritual, or be consumed by the rift.
Hunt well.
You have done well for one who is not Shulka. Unfortunately, the Rift of Aln never rests. I think you'll be back.
Speak quickly, quietly.
Enlion is about to drink the mixture of the poison and healing waters to begin the ritual. He will be unconscious and fighting for his life. The manifestations of the rift can sense this, and they are gathering. Adventurer, you must place the wards and use their power to defend him while he severs his final connection to the goddess before her song drives him to madness.
Walk quietly, go safely. Yes. Fear
Whatever
the
happens,
dark.
thank you.
More questions?
It is done. There is but one thing left to do once Enlion has recovered. But first, we should leave the rift immediately. This is no place to linger.
You've learned. Now go. Listen and learn.
Foolish. Enlion is still weak from the ritual and not prepared. He has run off to confront Mortaka, the Sundered Echo. This is the final rite of all who would become Shulka, but it is usually only attempted after years of preparation. Enlion will not survive, and in dying will only make Mortaka more powerful. Will you save him, adventurer?
I return to this silence. Speak swiftly.
That thing! It is something straight out of a nightmare. Amarik says it is ancient, and has the essence of all the Shulka it has killed. Can we defeat it?
What did the roots bring?
I know it was stupid, and I should be dead. I feel confused about surviving the ritual, but no longer being able to hear the goddess. I am sorry, hero. I shouldn't have done that. At least it is over. Now to apologize to Amarik, he is probably done with me.
You may speak.
I don't know how to feel about losing my connection with Onhara. There is no more pain. I am not going mad. But there is a hole inside. Does that make sense? Will you rejoin us back up on the cliff?
Return, if you must. Listen and learn.
You have helped in Lion, and more importantly, you have helped us with the Rift. For this, you have my gratitude.
Hunt well. My claws are ready.
I owe you a great debt, hero. At least now I can protect my people as I learn the ways of the Shulka. My only regret is being separated from Chua.
Onhara watch over you.
I am not afraid. You won't find me.
You may speak.
You did what not many others would do. I owe you my life. I hope our paths cross again.
Go, now.
Yes, yes.
Hero, I was the root warden of Teldrassil. For years, I watched the roots here below the surface, but I was not aware of what was threatening the tree outside of Harandar. For just as long, I have regretted that failure, but we cannot change the past. I wonder, however, if roots so great may still have life within them. Might there be something which can still be done? I do not know, but I do hope. Will you join me at the Shrine of Ages to tend the roots?
On your way. How am I tasted?
I am deeply grateful for your willingness to help Teldrassil and myself, adventurer. The silence, adventurer. Teldrassil did not speak to me, but I heard her voice, like one hears nature around them. We are speaking now, but I hear the nearby stalkers and the rippling of the stream around us. Teldrassil was like that, yet more so. Always woven into my thoughts, for many years, then nothing. But worse than silence is the knowing, the certainty that silence is all I will ever experience. It feels very much like being afraid. But fear is about what could happen. What you hope does not happen. Teldrassil is gone, and I shall never that. Knowing is a greater burden than I can express. I am deeply grateful for your willingness to help. Seeing such greatness consumed by fire was unspeakably painful. But the pain wasn't the hardest thing, and time has dulled its edge. The hardest part for me was the loss of my life's purpose. As Rootvarden, I knew what I lived for, and what I was willing to die for. With Teldrassil gone, The void of purpose and meaning was a more difficult thing than I could have imagined. Helping the young Haranir and others at Harmara has become a greater focus for me. That has kept me from being overwhelmed by grief.
Speak.
I lived far longer before I became Root Warden than after. Yet Teldrassil will always be what defines my life.
Go then. I am
deeply grateful for your... At this shrine, I have worked to gather roots that seem to still have the possibility of life within them. They are each greatly damaged, some more than others. My hope is some might recover, with enough time and enough care. In that way, I honor the great tree's memory. For that to be possible, though, we have to keep them safe from the hazards of Harandar. Please be sure that nothing nearby threatens them.
Serve this world well.
To target something first. I need a target.
What do the roots bring me?
Thank you for helping to protect what may still live of Teldrassil. It may be that nothing remains. Some of these roots still smolder. Yet I vowed to serve as Root Warden, and I will not fail a second time. If there is any hope, I choose each day to believe there may be. That Teldrassil could bloom again, though I may only be preserving her memory.
We have much to do.
I am deeply...
For the goddess. You're a strange one.
I am deeply grateful for your willingness to help Teldrassil and myself, Adventurer. It may seem odd, but for years, Teldrassil was everything to me, and since the burning, I have been haunted by her loss. When your life is dedicated to one thing, especially something as great and full of life as Teldrassil, it does not seem like a sufficient word. I am deeply grateful for your willingness to help Teldrassil and myself everything possible, Adventurer. Whatever that may be. Perhaps some of these roots can be saved. Perhaps roots can grow again into a great tree. Such a tree might retain some essence of what I dedicated my life to. Perhaps nothing except the freedom to die one day, knowing I tried all I could.
I
am deeply grateful for if we ever hope to see new growth, Teldrassil's roots needs a great deal of special attention. The source of this stream is one of the great roots. The water carries ash, which I believe still contains the tree's essence. The stalkers in the stream carry a mixture of that ash and slime from their tendrils. A very potent mixture. Bring me as much of it as you can carry, and I will combine it with reagents I've gathered. Then, we'll be ready to apply it to the roots.
Nature guide you. How am I tested?
I am deeply grateful for your willingness.
Speak swiftly.
Do you have the rejuvenating mud I asked for?
You're a strange one.
This will do nicely for today. Just give me a moment to mix. Hero, do you smell smoke?
Walk without fear.
I am
I am not eternal.
Hero, I see smoke rising above Harmara. The roots are on fire. Not here, but beneath the remnants of the tree. I have seen this happen many times, but we must always respond with haste. Take to the skies and douse them immediately.
Go then. What do the roots bring me?
I am deeply grateful for your willingness to help Teldrassil and myself, adventurer. I am deeply grateful for your adventurer. The smell of smoke fills me with the same dread I felt on that terrible day. There is much heat still trapped within the largest roots, and in the right circumstances, the burning begins anew. If we have any hope of seeing the roots restored one day, we have to be vigilant against even small fires. At best, they undo our work, but at worst, they could spread to consume what remains. Thank you for helping me keep watch.
Serve this world well.
I am deeply grateful for your willingness to help Teldrassil and myself, adventurer. I was at the den with the other root wardens when...
Hagar pauses before continuing.
Others saw the smoke and sent for me. The only light at Harmara was from the burning roots above. They were the last to catch fire. The tree was already gone.
Yes,
I am deeply grateful for you. Thank you for tending to those fires, hero. While you were gone, I've used that sludge to make a salve. Help me spread it over Teldrassil's roots. It may take years to see a difference if we ever do. But though I failed, I made oaths to her, and I can still choose to keep them. I will never stop doing what I can to help her perhaps grow again. If I do not succeed, the next root warden, or the one who comes after that, may be the one to finish this work. Even so, I shall not stop trying.
For the goddess. I am not eternal.
I am deeply grateful for your...
How am I tested?
Thank you, hero, for your help. Because of you, I was able to keep up my routines even with those fires. Perhaps one day we might see a sprout, even if it takes many years, and I shall be ever ready to resume my duties as Root Warden should hope bloom.
On your way.
Yes? We have had victories against the Lightbloom, but Alndus is rare. Until we can gather more, the Lightbloom continues its spread. Our forces are stretched too thin to watch their every movement. A scout spotted disturbance from the Lightbloom along the road to the east. I need someone to investigate while I journey deeper into the encroaching bloom. Farewell then.
Your path leads here?
Fungara village has been silent for some time now. We've largely been occupied with the Lightbloom and the threat it presents, so we haven't had time to check in on the Fungarians to the east. Usually, they are rowdy but manageable, but it is rare that they go completely silent. Gikol, one of our adventurers, has already gone ahead to investigate. If you wish to prove yourself an ally, you would do well to alter her assistant.
Return to your path.
This corpse appears to be covered with Lightbloom spores and was fighting recently. It must be what the scout saw. These creatures are seldom seen near the Lightbloom. It is covered in spores and looks like it was trying to escape. You should search for more clues.
What is it? From what you have discovered, it appears this herd was taken recently. This encroachment is bad enough, but they are bringing more wildlife from beyond its borders. Thank you, hero. I am afraid I must ask more of you.
Roots guide you home.
These beasts are being drawn from their natural habitats, deeper into the encroaching bloom. We cannot let them reinforce the Lightbloom. The Lightbloom has infected many of these potatoes and spurred them into a frenzy. They spread the Lightbloom and reproduce at a dangerous rate. Cull this herd. I will try to find where they come from. Farewell then. These beasts are being drawn from... It is too late for the adults, but the young may still be saved. If you can catch them, We can remove the spores before they take root. Then these young can grow to healthy adults. Gather up the spore-covered potepoles and bring them to me. I will take them to Haranir to remove the spores. Please, hero, save the babies. These beasts are being drawn from their natural habitats, deeper into the encroaching bloom. We cannot let them reinforce the Lightbloom. It is a shame to destroy the creatures of Harandar, but sometimes it must be done to protect the land.
Roots guide you home.
You have brought quite a few. The balance of the land may still stand thanks to your efforts. Farewell then. I have discovered the lair of a cunning creature I call at Kaisel. Though, hopefully, I will not call it that for long. It sneaks into the potatoed nests to steal their young, and plants the Lightbloom spores to accelerate their growth. It has just returned from another raid. Kill it quickly before it skulks off again. I will return to Haranir to try and restore the young you brought me. Find me there when the beast has fallen.
Roots guide you home.
Yes? The Lightbloom is persistent, but so are the Haranir. We will not let it take Alhar's lands or creatures from her. The young have all been restored to their natural habitat, freed of the spores and safe from the Lightbloom. All of them except this one. It is too small for the wild. It will need a caregiver, and I think it has bonded to you. Farewell then.
Yes?
Normally, I would refuse the intervention of an outsider without a second thought. But given the situation, perhaps you can be of some help.
Fear the dark. Speak swiftly.
Fungarians are noisy, obnoxiously noisy. But lately, Fungara village has fallen quiet. When I sent a request for aid from Haranir, I did not expect them to send me an outsider. No matter, the denizens of Fungara village have gone quiet. Normally, I would be thrilled. They're horribly screechy. But the way they are shambling about, it is like they have forgotten that they yet live.
Gikal shudders.
I tried to get close, but they attacked me on sight. I will need samples of their flesh. Go and bring them to me so I can see what has happened here.
Return, if you must.
Fungarians are noisy, It is obvious that something terrible has happened in the village. I can see the corpses of their largest specimens strewn across the southern reaches from here. But something is off about them too. Fungarians don't usually just leave the corpses of their kin lying about. And though I am watching from afar, I swear that some of them are twitching. Investigate, find out what you can, and report back to me.
Alnhara watch over you. My claws are ready.
These Fungarians are far more hostile than usual, but they barely make a sound, and the hollow look in their eyes. I don't think these things are even alive anymore. This may not seem so odd to an outsider, but the difference and the danger is unmistakable. I have watched the Fungarians for many years. Decay is their purview. It is true, but they usually devour with intention. With a mind toward the surroundings, they should know that expanding too far or devouring too much would mean their doom as much as anything else's. But these things, they're different. There is no light in their eyes and no measure to their hunger. It is like they are possessed, made puppets by the very notion of rot and decay itself. I do not frighten easily, adventurer. But this, we have to find the source, and soon.
You may speak.
These Fungarians, I do not know what is going on, but to err on the side of caution, do not let them bite you, HRM. Whatever plagues them may be infectious.
What did the roots bring?
Goddess forfend, this is not Fungarian flesh at all. What are they?
Go, now. Speak swiftly.
These Fungarians are far... This is so much worse than I thought. We have to find the source of this and destroy it before it infects something bigger and more dangerous than a Fungarian.
I will watch for you, yes?
These Fungarians are far more hot. Whatever these things are, they're not Fungarians. Not anymore. Haranir has enough to worry about with the Lightbloom as it is. It cannot afford to be trapped between its forces and these. Things do what must be done. Destroy as many of them as you can.
Wild guide you.
These Fungarians are far more, as far as I can tell. These Fungarians are all already dead. Something is animating their corpses from within, like puppets attached to unseen vines. This fungal matter that is infesting them must be coming from somewhere, and judging from the size of the ones further north, we'll find plenty of it there. Find it, get rid of it, but for Alnhara's sake, don't breathe it in.
Fear the dark.
These Fungarians are far more... You are quite the accomplished slayer of aberrations. Perhaps you should consider a vocation in monster hunting.
Wild guide you.
These Fungarians are far more...
Your path leads beyond.
We've culled the worst of the growths to the north, but there are smaller ones already beginning to sprout. Where are they coming from? There must be a source, and we'll have to find it if we mean to solve this thing.
Return to your path.
These Fungarians are... I do not understand. We've searched high and low, north and south. Everywhere we go, we find animated corpses and small fruiting fungus. But where is the central body? Where is... Oh, goddess. Of course the water adventurer. Check the water.
Go, now. What did the roots bring?
These Fungarians are far more... It is done then. You did well to survive untainted. The wilds are a dangerous place, and survival is never a guarantee. Now go. I must remain, and ensure that these abominations cannot spread any further.
I will watch for you. My claws are ready. Alnhara watch over you.
What now? Hey, champ. Look, I swear I am glad to see ya. I am just in a little bit of a diplomatic situation here. Can you go get Orwena and bring her back here? See if she'll talk this beast into letting me go. I am not an elect plushie, for crying out loud. Nice chat. Now get a move on.
So, your path leads you
Yes. What has happened?
here. Wild guide you well.
You need much.
I am working to replenish my supply of toys. I had mostly weapons, but they have all been claimed by the youngsters.
Imhayo smiles proudly.
Our surface scouts returned with stories of a most awesome creature that can travel on land, on water, and through the sky. This creature, though small, has a terrifying beak and its cries echo through the night. Of course, we had to make a toy representing such a creature. I am working to replenish my supply of toys. I had mostly weapons, but they have all been claimed by the youngsters.
Imhayo smiles proudly.
Speak to me.
Never try to take something from a beast like this without offering something better. I would hate to lose another friend that way.
Your path leads you deep, stranger.
I am pleased that Monte came this way to visit, but I can see that he is as out of his depth here as I was in Undermine.
The roots brought us both here.
I am eager to show Monte my home, but I know it is very different from what he is used to. Come with us as he meets my people.
Perhaps we'll meet again. You hail from above.
Monty showed me all around his home in Undermine, where I was very different from everyone else. Here, I want him to feel that he is welcome too. It is the least I can do.
Do not fear the dark.
Can't say I've ever seen a place like this before, but I like it. I can see how the Haranir were drawn here. How Orwena grew up here and learned all she learned. Bah, look at me getting sentimental. What is next? Oh, it's lonely at the top.
You have come far, stranger.
One thing that is very important to the Haranir is our past. Some may remove their ability to hear the goddess, but we are all connected to who came before us. You and Gazlo are a part of our history now. You have earned the right to leave your mark here in the den, for as long as the den remains. Go. Touch the wall with your painted hand, and know that you touch the same stone as generations before you.
The world watch over you.
Bilgewater on duty. Seeing where Arwena comes from, a lot of things suddenly make sense. I know how it feels to want to get out of a place, and then end up right where you started from. It means a lot to me to be here. Yep, looks like we've got work to do.
There. Now you are part of Harandar.
Let nature take its course.
Yes, yes.
It will take some time for the...
Speak swiftly. What do the roots bring me?
Though we've...
Baladash, Malanore. Aldiel Shalom.
Before history was recorded, the song of Anhara called us to this land. We arrived to find the goddess missing and her land in turmoil. For generations, we protected these lands and the roots of the great trees that form it. We kept her land and ourselves hidden from the outside world. Now, a new generation prepares to take up this task and guard Harandar. But every tree is more than just its roots.
From the roots. By Harandar.
You're a strange one. Nature guide you by the roots. Walk without fear.
Ah, the Initiate. We take a big step for you today.
What do you want? Do not return, stranger. Go, now. What do you want? Do not return.
Follow the call. Follow your heart.
The roots brought us both here. May you lend your song to hers.
This is an outsider's war gear. Without it, they could be easy prey even for small predators. That's concerning.
Outsiders shouldn't be here, especially not today.
They do not understand the dangers of Harandar. We must find them.
You have come far, stranger. Do not fear the dark.
What do you want, stranger? What do you want? Do not return.
You must focus on traditional ceremony, not careless adventures. Come to the Den of Remembrance to finish your initiation.
You have found me. Perhaps we'll meet again.
I will search for the Outlander. But they should be safe until after your initiation ceremony.
Follow the call.
You're lucky I don't have my axe, beast! Strength and honor. For the Horde.
Thank you, stranger. I owe you my life.
This one will leave an impression at their initiation. What memory do you bring? Until we are needed.
You were to come directly here, not interfere in outsider affairs.
They saved my life. Strength and honor. For the Horde.
Stranger. Go. Now.
What do the roots bring me? We have much to do.
I shall watch for you.
You're a strange one. Go then.
Stay focused this time.
They did what was right.
Hush, both of you, and you, outsider. Follow me. Is this really who you are? Search for your truth.
My claws are ready.
I stand with you.
We stand together as one, for Quel'Thalas, for Azeroth!
The beauty of Eversong endures.
A tree is more than just its roots. There is much more to this world than Harandar alone.
Strength and honor. For the Horde.
What do you want? Do not return.
Your path leads you deep, stranger. The world watch over you.
I am not eternal.
Melody, outsiders. These distractions have tainted this one's mind.
The paintings speak differently for each of us.
It is time for you to paint your story.
What was that melody?
The goddess!
I heard it as well. Speak swiftly.
Ah, yes. Journeys. It is time for you to go home.
Look, Tar, friend. Thank you.
Nature guide you. How am I tested? Keep the roadway open, Owena. The outsider, this song, everything that happened here today.
We cannot! Tradition dictates that we remain in Harandar!
Tradition dictates that we follow the goddess's song, Dolnir. Follow the vision. Follow your heart. Find the goddess.
My friend! Over here! I was just talking about your actions.
What is it? Victory for Sylvanas. Watch your back.
I always have time for you.
Hey there, wherever you want to go, I can help you get there. Time works in mysterious ways, but you don't look like a stranger to mystery.
Is this hello or goodbye? I keep losing track.
You may speak. Return, if you must. Return to your path.
Yes, yes.
Though we've triumphed over Ruia and the Lightbloom for now, more remains to be done. The Elders will want to convene regarding the Harati's new place in the world. Now that we have stepped out from the shadows of our past, our reticence and fear will not vanish overnight. But this is an important first step. We will be fine, adventurer. Let Orwena and I deal with the Elders. The Harati shall be at your side. For now, though, I'd imagine you have more pressing matters to attend to.
For the goddess.
Champion, return to the Sanctum of Light. This struggle is far from over.
Thank you, friend. You helped bring my people back into the world. The goddess would be pleased, I think.
I greet you on behalf of Silvermoon.
When Haldoran burst into a war council shouting about hidden worlds and ancient warriors, I thought he had gone mad. But now that I've seen the Haranir with my own eyes, we are lucky to have them as potential allies. And lucky to have you, I'd say, in brokering that relationship. There is more for us to do, but I've no doubt that the Harati will prove vital allies to Silvermoon in the days to come.
What I do for Quel'Thalas.
Lorthamar, what we saw out there, the light drove the Rutani to zealotry and madness.
Watch your tone, Haldoran. Blasphemy doesn't suit a man of your stature.
He was speaking to his Lord Regent.
We assume benevolent motives, but have seen the light used by the wicked before.
Without the light, your precious city, all of Azeroth would have been lost.
No one is questioning the light's grace, Turalyon, least of all the Sindori.
We seek to avoid its corruption, the light being turned against us. We are your friends, Turalyon, your family.
Family? Of course. The Lightbloom is an anomaly, but nothing that should diminish our faith in the light.